Hey guys, this is Comics G-Man, and I got big fucking news, okay? I can't believe they did it. They actually fucking pulled it off. This latest episode of My Adventures of Superman was fucking awesome. And here's why.
With a kiss from me, I will never be free to be happy and safe in security. On my side, you put my charity and the rights of more humanity. And I never get
savior, I would behavior, but every now and again, I just need to let loose.
Guys, so I wasn't planning on doing another video tonight. I did like one big video today about work and a second video just celebrating the anniversary. It is now currently August 3rd, 12:57 a.m. So it's Monday morning pretty much, right? So I just watched the newest My Adventures of Superman episode. I honestly wasn't going with any like expectations, nothing negative, nothing positive. I just got a couple of snacks, sat on the couch in the other room though on a smaller TV, not in this room. Just relaxed, you know? And let me tell you something, bro. I can't believe how fucking awesome this episode was. Like, I mean, it was like, dude, there's so much shit that happens in this episode. I mean, like nothing like mind-blowingly like narrative, like all the stuff like my commenters say, like Sergio, you know, like the real complicated theories he comes up with for this show. No. But this was like some Dragon Ball Z, Naruto stuff wrapped in one. Honestly, dude, if this is the best we're going to get with this episode, like this is the best episode, I'm fine with that. I will rewatch this episode again and again. It was so good. And again, here's why. I'm sorry I'm not getting into the details. So they start over again. John comes back from the future. And it's not the same John from episode 5, which episode 5 was a good episode. And now this is right next to episode 5. This is number 1. I mean, it's not good because most of the episodes of season 3, as I said, have been bad. But this episode was like literally back to its roots. Like as I'm watching, I'm like, this is why I love My Adventures with Superman. Like it was just like season 1 and 2 again. You know what I mean? Like it had just the right amount of action, just the right amount of dialogue, just the right amount of stakes and consequences that makes it feel like this is some serious shit. So John comes back and they're like, oh, John, how's everything, basically? And he doesn't know like what they're talking about. So that John that we knew and liked in episode 5 is gone. And this is like a much harsher, serious John. And he comes with his sister, Lara. Now, I remember if you remember my last video talking shit about My Adventures, I was saying this is either going to be Lois Superwoman or it's just going to be like a sister character that they make up. So it's a sister character that they got here. And not bad, actually. Not half bad at all. Let me just go through this. They're solidifying things with Kara and Jimmy. Finally, no more of that, you know, goofy social media TikTok bullshit. Like everybody's getting just a bit more serious now in this episode specifically. Amanda Waller comes back. She's just about to shut down Lex Luthor because of his crazy experiments, and specifically when Deathstroke makes him reveal to Amanda Waller that he's been working on the Why did I just? Oh my God, guys! I literally, I love this crazy villain that they have. This like creation. I forgot what they called him, but this guy, like this big giant thing, looks like Orochimaru on fucking steroids and like, you know, trying to be like Randy Savage. And it was awesome, man. This whole thing was so cool. And like, I'm gonna be honest with you, dude. Like, it's like the action was great, the stakes were great, and the dialogue was just right. Like nothing was overdone. There was none of that Ghibli bullshit that I'm always saying has been annoying me in this season specifically. It was more tolerable in 1 and 2, because at least they gave you a lot of good action and a lot of cool stuff. But this is back to its roots because it barely did any of the Ghibli humor, and it really was just doing a good buildup of the story and of what was about to happen. We get some really good Supergirl things that happen in here, which I'll get into. So they go off to find Lara, who is his sister. She goes off on her own at one point to get vengeance on Lex Luthor for, like, because in the future he's a piece of shit. He does all these things, obviously. They don't really get into that. That's not the important part. The important part is she goes to kill Lex Luthor, and it's right when they're about to shut down his experiment, which is like this, the Eradicator? Is that right? The Eradicator? I think, right, the Eradicator. But the Eradicator here looks like this. If I could get a shot of him. Like, he beats the shit out of everybody, bro. It's crazy. Where is he? I can't get a good shot of him. There he is, right? Dude, he's like Orochimaru on steroids. And he's like, what was that big guy on Dragon Ball Z? Was it Brock? You know, I always used to laugh about him because I always thought of Broccoli. DBZ Brolin or Brawlin or... it's been a long time, guys. Broly. Oh my god, dude. Broly. Oh, I fucking missed this shit. Broly. Yeah, right, dude. Okay, so like not as buff as Broly, obviously. Like Broly is like, oh my god. But like he's like big like Broly, but like weird like Orochimaru in Naruto. Cause like he does like all this weird shape-shifting shit. As he gets stronger, he grows like 4 other arms and all of that. And like, dude, this was like an animated like Supergirl movie in 20 minutes. Because spoiler alert, Supergirl fucking dies in this episode. And it was awesome, dude, the way she went out. And it was really funny because when they were in the like the sewers at first, like looking for Lara, the sister, they get separated. And this Orochimaru, like, Eradicator throws a train at Supergirl, and she just disappears for a little bit, you know? So then when, here's the shot, I think. Oh, and Bizarro hears all this stuff going on, but he doesn't show up until after the fact, you know, after the battle is over. So this, like, Eradicator Orochimaru is, like, beating the shit out of John. And it's like a crazy awesome fight, and Lara gets like scared and shit. Like they look, there's the forearms and shit, right? There's Supergirl going up against Eradicator, and it was great, dude. Like this was like the Doomsday scene in Batman versus Superman, except like animated. Like this 20-minute episode was like a mini special, dude. Like this is what I'm looking for. This was great. Like you see, guys, like I don't want to hate My Adventures of Superman. I'm a big fucking fan of the series. This is what I'm talking about. You guys did it. Like they pulled it off, dude. For me, at least. I don't know how other people are reacting to this episode, but this is what I'm talking about, bro. So yeah, like it was funny because Orochimaru is like beating the shit out of Jonathan, and it's not looking good. And Superman is like feeling helpless, you know, like because he doesn't have his powers yet back. So Supergirl comes back, but the way she comes back was like really funny. Orochimaru is about to like do something to Jonathan, and the train that he threw at Supergirl, like she took that train and threw it back at him like 10 minutes later. So when the train came out of nowhere to hit Orochimaru, I was fucking laughing like, oh my god, it's Supergirl, bro. Like that would be something she would do. And fucking so she goes up against him, and like it's like this great like fight, and the Eradicator shoots his lasers out for the first time, and it fucking like hits Kara in the fucking eyeballs, and she's like screaming over it. And like there's all this great shit in here, dude. Oh my god. Like this is right back to like season 1, season 2 level action, man. This is what I'm talking about. I'm not doing it justice because I can't show you the actual fight. Like, there's the scene where she gets hit in the fucking face with his laser beams. It was really good, like really cool, so awesome, bro. Like Eradicator is like the animated Doomsday, but like I like this because I'm glad it's not Doomsday, and even though it's the same premise, Eradicator is smart. Like he talks, he speaks at the end of the battle, and he steals Jonathan's time machine that helps him go through the time stream. So like Eradicator is like, you know, gonna become like a really dangerous like time traveling Orochimaru motherfucker. Like I fucking love this idea, dude. I fucking love this idea. Like holy shit. And dude, they're like he fucking destroys Supergirl, and Jonathan is like, why did you do this? And she's like, Jonathan, you are my tomorrow. You are my man of tomorrow. Like, I mean, you know, like that he's family. That like it was just, and then she dies. I think she pretty much dies. You know, obviously, like, yeah, they could bring her back. You know what I'm saying? But like, dude, yeah, she went out like a badass. And like, Superman is like, I got to get my powers back. I got to go to the Fortress of Solitude. I got to figure shit out. And spoiler, right? When Jonathan comes in the beginning of the episode, he's telling the Clark and Lois that Lois, you find out she becomes a general or something, and Clark just went away. Like nobody knows what happened to him. So like he basically was insinuating that Clark ran away. They show you what the fuck happens. So Bizarro, right? Remember I said Bizarro shows up at the end. He's like, am I too late? And when Superman goes to the Fortress of Solitude, Bizarro goes with him. And when they enter the Fortress of Solitude, the robots, all of Superman's robots in the Fortress of Solitude, they recognize Superman, but they see Bizarro as like an intruder. And the red lights go on, and it kind of triggers Bizarro to go into a rage. And he fucking punches Superman in the back of the head. Clark. I should say Clark. That's actually an important detail because remember, he doesn't have his powers. So Bizarro punching Clark in the head without his superpowers, I think he's dead. So that's why Superman went missing in this terrible future, because Bizarro fucking sucker punched him from behind. He punches him in the back of the skull before he could get his powers back. So Clark is fucked. So Supergirl is dead, and now Clark is dead. So now I think they're gonna have the spotlight on Jonathan and Lara, and they're gonna be stuck in the regular timeline with Jimmy and Lois, and they're gonna have to figure out how to fix this shit. Like, this was fucking awesome. And now I'm happy because like now Jonathan is going to get his due screen time. So I'm looking forward to episode 9 and episode 10. I mean, you know, episode 9, they could fuck it up, you know, like look how quickly, like episode 5 was so good. And then episode 6, like they just completely fucked it up. And episode 7 was like a passable filler episode. You know what I mean? It was passable, but nothing great. And then this was just like amazing. Like this brought me back to season 2 and season 1, those feelings I had when I was like, these battle scenes, the music, the fucking action, dude. Like, it brought me back to why I fucking love this show. And I actually never wore this shirt yet. I've been holding this one. I always wore the one where they're all in it together, like Jimmy, Lois, Kara, and Clark. But I wanted to put this one on for this video because Supergirl and Superman died. And it's like, holy shit, bro. What's going to happen next? And I'm glad that Jonathan and Lara are here to figure it out, hopefully. So, bro, if episode 9 gets really good, like if it keeps up, like, dude, this is it, bro. If they get this momentum of episode 8, I know this has been animated already and everything is already done and they're just putting out the episodes weekly. I know that. But I'm saying if they the way they made this episode, and if they stayed consistent with 9 and 10 and they keep this like thematic thing going on here, 9 and 10 are going to be great. I'm banking that 9 and 10 are going to be great, and I'm going to end up feeling like shit. Fuck. I want a fucking season 4 now. You know what I'm saying, bro? So it looks like I was right. I was saying in my last video on this, I said, like, you know, I want this to do good, and I will, if they actually do something like really good in episode 8 and turn this around. And I said, though, it's gonna take a fucking miracle. And let me tell you, dude, this episode was a fucking miracle. They pulled off a fucking miracle in this episode. I love this shit. This was amazing. Let me just get another shot here. Like there she is fighting him. Like, dude, like Supergirl, this is what I was waiting for. Like, this was the moment I was waiting for her to really peak as a heroine in this. And she did. She did, dude. This was worth the shit of season 3. This episode alone was worth the crap of season 3. You know, I just wish it could have been better, the other episodes, but like this was fantastic. Like this was so good. This was like peak Supergirl, bro. Amazing. Amazing what they did here. No, I'm serious, guys. Like, I watched it in the other room in my house, in the house, and it was on the smaller screen, the 32-inch. Like, I'm gonna rewatch this shit probably a couple of times on my regular, like, big TV screen with the good sound system, just to rewatch this fucking episode, dude. Like, this is what I'm talking about, guys. This is it. So, but you know, I hope this also proves to you that, like, I'm a man of my word, dude. Like, if like a show does something good, I could change my mind and I give them the due credit. You know what I mean? So, but it's unfortunate that, one, I do believe that season 4 is not being renewed because it didn't do good this season with viewership. I think that's a major contributing factor. And the second reason is obviously the James Gunn debacle. I saw an article recently saying that James Gunn, he may be out of DC before 2027. So I don't even know how that's going to work, because Man of Tomorrow comes out July 2027. So if James Gunn is going to be like possibly kicked out. And the reason why I saw this article, because there's a court case going on between Paramount and DC, and the court can force Warner to show like what they're going to do with the higher ups, and it's going to force them to be like, all right, well, these are the people we're firing, these are the people we're keeping. So it doesn't look good for James Gunn, dude, because it looks like they're forcing Warner Bros to come to that decision before 2027. So how that's going to affect Man of Tomorrow, I don't know, but I think it's not good, because the fact that they already are saying that we're not renewing My Adventures of Superman because of James Gunn, that doesn't look good. You know what I'm saying? So, I mean, it's very interesting. This is very interesting stuff. But yeah, guys, Sergio, are you out there, dude? Are you out there? I hope you're not angry with me for criticizing so much, but dude, this episode was fucking awesome, bro. If you're listening, did you like this episode? You know, if you know, forget about all the theories and stuff that we put out. This is what they gave us, and I'm happy with it. This was epic. I can't wait to see 9 and 10. Now I'm getting sad that 4 is not going to be renewed. You know what I mean? So like, wow, holy shit, guys. All right, so I think I you know, I think I made my point here. I didn't want to make another video tonight because, man, I'm tired. I did a lot of work this week, did like 10-hour shifts, and you know, been up late a lot, hanging out with my homie and shit. You know what I mean, dude? So tell me in the comments, did you guys watch this episode and did you like it or not? Anyway, guys, have a good rest of your night. Like, subscribe, and comment as you see fit.
Rick Ross and Andrew Garfield. Play the blues. Hey, play the blues.